Are you concerned about falling? In the next year, 1 in 4 seniors will experience a fall. Do not allow yourself to become a statistic. Tai Chi is proven to reduce your fall risk by 58%. Classes for all abilities are available throughout DuPage County. Tai Chi. Exercise for life. Exercise for you.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a new session of Tai Chi. Welcome back, all of those who are returning, and welcome those of you that are coming in for a new class. And I'll talk a little bit as we go along. To start with, put your fingers on your collarbone, bring them just below your collarbone, and gently tap. And what organ are we stimulating as we do this? Kidneys. So we are tapping 2 acupuncture points that help to balance the energy in your kidneys, which helps them to function better. I'll explain a little bit about everything that we do as we go along. You do not need to remember what we're doing. You just need to remember how to do it. For those of you that are new, and a reminder for those of you returning, most important thing is to keep yourself safe and comfortable and to do what is appropriate to you. So if we do something and you're not sure whether it's right for you, just don't do it. We have chairs, so if you need to use a chair, whether to sit or you need to use a chair for support, use it, keep yourself safe and comfortable. The more relaxed you are, the more effective this stuff is. Okay? So if standing for an hour is going to stress you out, what do? Sit down. Yeah. And don't look at everybody else and see what they're doing. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Do what is right for you. Okay? All right. Now move on to the middle of your sternum. Gently tap the middle of your sternum. And this is for lungs for breathing and thymus for your immune system. Yes. Okay. So we want to be tapping firmly enough that you can feel it. We don't need to tap hard. And for those of you that are new, you have something in common with everybody else in the classroom. The first time they came in here was the first time that they'd ever done Tai Chi. And here they all are. So I don't know who's been coming to classes the longest here. Probably Pat. I don't know. Chris, how long have you been coming to my classes?
10 years?
10 years.
Probably.
Okay.
Maybe more.
Okay, so we've got a range of experience from I've been doing Tai Chi for 6 minutes to 10 plus years.
Put this here. I got trained at the high school. I never get ever trained there. You need to be trained. That train was on those tracks.
Which one?
By the high school. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the side of your ribs. And the side of your ribs is for your spleen, for your digestive system. Yes. Okay. Okay, so just gently tapping. As long as you can feel it, you're good. And then loose and relax. Swing it. And so you can swing your arms still sitting down, and it's just as effective. And so the chairs without the arms are good. And why do we swing our arms? Circulation, yes. So we're promoting blood circulation, we're promoting heart function. And what would a good length of time be to swing your arms? 10 minutes would be good. So the first part of your homework is to start swinging your arms at every opportunity that you have. Doing it for 1 minute is better than not doing it at all. So anything is good. And if you can build up to 10 minutes, that would be great. Your heart will appreciate it. And what would be better than doing it for 10 minutes? Doing it for 20 minutes would be better. Then, if you do it for 20 minutes, you also stimulate your brain and activate your internal organs. And best of all would be 30 minutes would be best of all. They say that 30 minutes reveals and cures hidden diseases. And if you are nice and relaxed, it should be easy.
Does it have to be consecutive 30 minutes, or can you break it up?
It does have to be consecutive 30 minutes. So if you were to do 10 minutes, morning, noon, and night, you would get circulation and heart, circulation and heart, circulation in the heart, which would be really good for you. Really good for you. If you want to activate your internal organs, stimulate your brain, reveal and cure hidden diseases, you do need to do it consecutively, because it's the buildup of the blood circulation that helps, okay? So as you do this, your blood pressure is rising, your heart rate is increasing, and those increase to about the same level as if you were walking. So if you have like a Fitbit or something like that, you'll probably get about the same results as walking. So anytime you get the opportunity to swing your arms, swing your arms. You're in the checkout line at the grocery store and it's long. Start and swing your arms.
The DMV.
The DMV. Oh, If you do it to the DMV, you'll get hours in. Hours.
You can knock off a few people.
My very favorite line in The Simpsons is about the DMV. It's Marge's sisters are talking, and one of them says, "Some days we don't allow the lines to move at all." And the other one goes, "We call those weekdays." Right, and allow your arms to come to a rest. And then gently turn your weight and allow your arms to swing on. Again, loosen up. And now as you do this, bring your front hand in to tap inside your shoulder and your back hand to tap on the small of your back on the opposite side. All right, and then take your arms out and bring your waist to a rest. Okay, so the next one, if you do have balance problems or vertigo or anything like that, this is a good one to do sitting down, okay? So you're going to take your head to one shoulder, roll it down around to your other shoulder, and then without tilting it back, bring it across the front. Exhale around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. Nice and gently. Again, doing what is appropriate for you. We're not all going to be able to do everything that we do in here, and that's okay. One more. Change direction. Head to your other shoulder. Roll it down and around. And without tilting it back, bring it across. Exhale around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. So remember that everything that we do is just as effective sitting down as it is standing up. So if you feel the need to sit, sit. One more. And then bend your knees a little bit, let your arms hang down, loose and relaxed, and roll your shoulders. Change direction. So if your arms are relaxed and the only movement is in your shoulders, your hands should begin to move in circles. And if you're really relaxed, they'll bump together, which is why they call this exercise two birds come together. One. Good. Straighten up and rub your hands. So rub your hands all over, make sure you get the backs of your hands. So we're stimulating the skin, the flesh, the fascia in the hands, helping to promote blood circulation. And we are also stimulating acupuncture points, helping the flow of energy in our hands. And now your wrists. Rub your wrists. Forearms. Elbows. Make sure you get the inside of your elbows as well. That's really the more important part. Good. And then interlace your fingers with your hands open, and you go to roll your wrists around. So try and get the motion in your wrists so that they're moving in circles. This can really be a little bit awkward to figure out how to do. And then change direction. And now you find out that it's really even more awkward. And it's like, why can't I do this? Is not difficult. Why can't I do this? And everybody goes through it. It's like one way sort of works, and the other way it's like, what? But eventually it will work. And then gently push one wrist up and then the other. Remember, we don't want to jar our wrists. Just gently. And then nod your wrists. And rub the palms of your hands. So good would be to put your hands on your pelvis. Better would be to put the backs of your hands on the small of your back. Best of all is to have your palms. But if this makes you uncomfortable, go to this. If this is uncomfortable, go to this. So if you are standing, you are going to circle your waist. If you are sitting, you are going to circle your shoulders, okay? So if you're sitting, you're going to get this action going on. And if you're standing, you're going to get this action going on. Make sure that you keep your head up and your eyes up. And gently circle your. So head up, eyes up. Everybody wants to look at the floor. And we have a tendency to go where our eyes lead us. So if we want to stay upright, look up. And change direction. One more. Okay. And take a seat. And rub your knees. There's one in your favorite spot, Mary. There's one right at the front here. I thought you were going to take it to the back. Wow. Okay, so rub your knees all over. Stimulate that blood flow, that energy flow through them. And then reach behind and rub the backs of your knees. If you have back problems, these are two really good spots to massage on a regular basis. Okay. Put one foot out and circle your toes. Change direction. Ankle flexibility is really important for your balance. So this is always a good one to do. Change feet. And again, circle your toes. Change direction. This is untied. All right, now put both feet out, pull your toes back on one, point on the other one, and switch. Reminisce back to those days of driving a stick shift. Okay, that's good. Okay, so what we're going to do now, because we've got a lot of new people in, we are going to review the 4 basic movements of Tai Chi and Qigong. And so this will give you an idea of how we are going to build all of the exercises that we're going to do in this class. So the 4 basic movements are, what's one of them? Up and down. So you can move your arms up and down, maybe to the front, maybe to the sides, maybe just one, but anything that goes up and down. Okay. Second one, in and out. So your hands move in and out. Again, it may be to the front, it may be to the sides, it may be up, it may be down, it may be one up, one down. But it's your hand basically moves away from your body and towards your body. Third one, circles. Okay, so your hands can move in a vertical circle to the side. They could move in a vertical circle to the front. Or they could move in a vertical circle horizontally. Can somebody demonstrate that for me? Because I can't. A vertical circle horizontally. So your hands can move also in a horizontal circle. Okay. I do know what I'm doing, honest. And the last one, Marianne said, is open and close. So open and close is where your hands are together and they move apart. And usually we either do this at shoulder height or at center height. You can also do this vertically. But anytime your hands are moving together and apart, okay? So let's go over a few different ways of using those 4 basic movements, and then we'll put them together in a little sequence. And again, this is just as effective sitting down as it is standing up. And the more relaxed you are, the more that you're focused on what you're doing rather than your balance, the more effective it is. Okay? Because if you're trying to do this and you're like, oh my God, I'm swaying, it's like my balance is not so good, you're not focused on what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? I'm going to stand so everybody can see me. But we're going to start with the up and down. So whether you're sitting or standing, your feet are shoulder width apart, so straight forwards. Your arms are relaxed at your side. Don't look around at other people and see what they're doing. I saw some of you do that. Do what is appropriate for you. Okay. You're all, I am going to say this. You are all far too old to be affected by peer pressure. Okay? Leave that outside of here. Okay? It's all about you. Okay, so the first up and down we're going to do is what we generally term the opening movement or the introductory movement. And so from here, your hands float up to about the height of your shoulders and then sink down. Breathe in as your hands float up. Breathe out as your hands sink down. Breathe in. Breathe out. So nice and relaxed. Nice and gentle. Our goal is to be smooth and effortless. Let's do one more. Good. Any questions, thoughts about the introductory movement? It's pretty easy, isn't it? This stuff doesn't get much harder than that. Okay. So the one question I have is, how fast should we do our movements? Chris?
Match it to your breathing.
You should ideally match your movement to your breathing. So whatever pace you breathe at, that's the speed that you move your hands at. So if your breath is short, your movement may be fast. If your breath is long, your movement will be slow. Doesn't matter whether it's fast, doesn't matter whether it's slow. The important thing is to try and coordinate your movement to your breath. Okay? So, good. So another way that we do the up and down movement is the way that we do a closing movement in a lot of the exercises that we do. So for the closing movement, you're going to bring your hands fingertip to fingertip in front of you. They're going to come up to the height of your nose. You turn them palm down and press down. Breathe in as your hands come up. Breathe out as you press your hands down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now with this movement, you can add some thoughts to this. Imagine that you're breathing fresh energy into your body as your hands come up. And then as you exhale, you press that energy down into your belly, into your center to store it. So that you're vitalizing your body with fresh energy. You breathe that energy in and you press it down to your center. This is usually how at the end of a set of exercises, we finish. We've done whatever we need to do with the exercises, and we finish with this gathering and storing motion. One more. Good? Yes. Questions? Anything? We're still good. All right. In and out. So for in and out, we're going to float our hands up to shoulder height. And then we're going to gently move our shoulders to bring our hands in. And then we're going to push our hands out to the breathe in as your hands come in. And breathe out as your hands go up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now pull your hands in. Now turn them out to the sides and press out to the sides. Again, breathing in as your hands come in. And breathing out as your hands go. Breathe in. And breathe out. And as your hands are out to the sides, bring them back. Easy? Good? Yes? Right. Let's do the hard one now. Let's do vertical circles. Okay, so you're going to imagine that you're holding a ball in front of you. And you're going to circle that ball up to the left, across at your shoulders, and down to the left. Breathe in as your hands come up. And breathe out as your hands go. Breathe in. And breathe out. Again, nice and relaxed. Now comes the hardest part of what we're doing. You're going to stop at the bottom and you're going to change direction. You're going to circle up to the other side, across, and inhale as you circle up. Exhale as you circle back. Inhale. Exhale. And one. Now when you reach the bottom, you're going to turn your hands palm down. And then you're going to turn to the left, reach your hands out, turn to the right, pull it. So now we're making a horizontal circle. Exhale as you go out. Inhale as you pull. Exhale. In. We're trying to make these movements as smooth and as relaxed as we can. And when your hands are at your waist, change direction. So turn to the right, circle your hands out, turn to the left, pull it. Exhale, circle out. Inhale, circle. Exhale. In. One. That's circles. That's the tricky one. Are we okay with that? Good. All right. If you're good with that and you find it easy, be grateful, because for some of my classes that people have a real hard time with that, things like that. All right, open and close. So for open and close, we're going to float our hands up to the height of our shoulders. Turn our palms to face each other. Now gently squeeze your shoulder blades together to open your arms to the sides and close. Inhale as you open. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And bring your hands. Are we good with opening and closing? Yes? Excellent. Excellent. I know those of you that have done this before. Okay. So now we're going to put those together, and we're going to have a little sequence that we're going to do where we're going to go through all 4 of those plus the closing movement. Okay. So again, whether you're sitting or standing, feet shoulder width, go straight forwards, knees relaxed, back straight, head up tall, arms relaxed at your sides. And so if you're comfortable with this, feel free to go at your own pace. You don't need to do the same number that I do. You can do more, you can do less. It's all good. The introductory movement. Your hands float up to the height of your shoulders. Your hands sink. Inhale as your hands float up. Exhale and your hands sink. Inhale. Exhale. In and out. And your hands reach the height of your shoulders. Pull your hands into your shoulders. Press forward. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, press up. Inhale. Exhale. Open and close. When your hands are out and your palms to face each other, gently squeeze those shoulder blades together. Open your arms to the sides. And close. Inhale and open your arms. Exhale and close your arms. Inhale. Exhale. Circle. When your hands come together, imagine holding that ball again. Bring your hands down. Circle up to one side, across, and inhale as you circle up. Exhale and circle down. Inhale. Exhale. Stop the bottom. Change direction. Circle up to the other side. Across. And inhale as you circle up. Exhale and circle. Inhale. Exhale. The closing movement, when your hands reach the bottom, bring your hands fingertip to fingertip up to your nose, turn them palm down, press down. Inhale as your hands come up. Exhale as your hands press down. Inhale. Exhale. One more.